Hey guys, it's Rose with Rose Likes Crochet. How is everybody doing? It is Sunday, September 29th, 2024, and I am coming on here with the last yarn yakking video for September. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Rose. I like to crochet. I like yarn a lot, and I make stitch markers along with loveys and baby blankets and all kinds of other things in my Etsy shop. If you want to go check it out, it is linked down below in the description box. So yarn yakking videos are basically me talking about if I have any happy mail, which I don't, if I went yarn shopping, which I did, and if I have any finished objects, so which I do. So I am going to go over some admin stuff first. There is a Facebook group for this YouTube channel, and everything I talk about is down below in the description box if you want to go and check it out. So in order to join the group, you do have to answer 3 questions. I promise you they're very easy, and we have a really good time over there. So go ahead and join. And then you can also follow me on Instagram. That's at Roselikescrochet. Feel free to tag me in giveaways if you see any of those going on over there. I like to see what kind of giveaways there are. And then that is connected to a Facebook business page. So the Facebook business page shows everything that I post on Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram and you want to see what I post there, just go ahead and follow the Facebook business page. So the business page is just for me to post, and the Facebook group is for you guys to post because I want to see what you guys are doing. There's also, like I said, the Etsy shop. I am on TikTok, but I don't go over there that often. And then I have a spring shop if you want to get some Rose Likes Crochet merchandise. So I think that's it for admin stuff. So the first thing I want to tell you about today is I had a craft fair, and I wrote down all the things that I sold at my craft fair, and I will tell you that it was on September 21st. So it was last weekend? I can't remember. The time goes by so fast, you guys. It was on September 21st. And by the way, it was September 21st, and it was like 90 something degrees outside. It was so hot. So this craft fair went from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. But in this area where I was at, they had a lot of kids activities, and the kids activities ended at 3. So after 3 o'clock, it was pretty much, there was like no one there. I did keep my tent up until 5 o'clock, and I did make a few sales between 3 and 5. So I figured I was already there. Why take the tent down? So I will tell you that I did make more. People, if you ever do craft fairs, make sure you somehow can accept credit cards. I did get more credit card sales than cash sales. So just a good reminder for you. So I'm going to tell you what I sold. It wasn't that busy. So loveys, which if you don't know what a lovey is, it is a stuffed animal with a blanket on it. And you can go ahead and look at my Instagram or my Etsy shop. I have tons of loveys for sale in there if you want to see what that looks like. And I have a pretty big display of loveys when I bring my, when I go to craft fairs. So I sold 2 Winnie the Pooh loveys. I sold a Minnie Mouse lovey, so I'm sold out of Minnie Mouse. I sold a raccoon. I sold 2 Jack Skellingtons, which I'll show you kind of in a little bit. I sold 1 Stitch lovey, so I'm sold out of Stitch loveys also. And I sold 1 Polar Bear lovey, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 loveys that I sold. And then for other items that I sold 6 loaf cats. I pretty much have like 4 left. I sold 3 octos, 5 stingrays, 2 F-bombs, 2 market bags, 1 emotional support pickle, 2 hair scrunchies, 1 leggy frog, 3 towels with the towel rings, 1 wall hanging that looks like a rainbow, and 1 cup cozy. So it was pretty darn slow compared to some of the other festivals, craft fairs that I've done this past summer. So my next one is next weekend, and then I think there's maybe 2 in October, quite a few in November, and then I think like 1 or 2 in December. So I have a lot of work to do. So that was it for the craft fair. Like I said, if you want to see what a lot of that stuff looks like, go to the Instagram or to my Etsy shop. Okay, so I have done some shopping. I did some online shopping, and I've gotten, actually, so I guess I do have a happy mail. My friend Paula whenever she's at Walmart, she texts me if she finds a deal. And she texted me, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was a long time since we saw each other. And she found some Bernat blanket yarn on clearance at Walmart, and she asked me if I wanted it, and I said yes. So I hung out with her and Carolyn this past weekend, and I bought them dinner and they gave me yarn. So it was a fair trade. So I'm going to show you what she found. I think she said these were $5. So she found this at Walmart. It's Bernat blanket. I'm only showing you guys so that you can see what you should look for at your Walmarts if your Walmart has this on clearance. This is called Teal Dreams, and it is Bernat blanket, and I think she said it was $5. She also found this one on clearance at Walmart for $5, I believe, and it's called Plum Fields. I'm thinking of a cat with that one. I'm thinking of a cat with that one, and cats or octos with that one. This one might even be good for frogs. And then she had this in her stash, and she didn't want it. I don't know why, because I love this one. This is a clearance from Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance for $224 or $274. You can't get this anymore. Yarn Bee, Cozy Traditions, and Crystal Orchid. So she gifted me those, and thank you so much, Paula. She actually wasn't going to gift them to me. I was going to pay her for them, but I bought her dinner, so it all evened out at the end. Okay, so the next place that the next place that I went shopping at was Five Below. And if you remember when I was telling you about the craft fair, I told you I sold 2 Jack Skellingtons. And when I originally bought them, I only bought 3. So that means I only had 1 left after this craft fair. So I hurried my booty over to Five Below before they sell out, and I picked up 3 more of these Jack Skellington guys. And I am going to turn those into loveys also. The one that is left is still available for sale in my Etsy shop. But these new ones, I don't have any more of that yarn that I used for the Jack Skellingtons that you'll see in the Etsy shop. So they will have different yarn with them. So these were $5 each. And if you guys want to check your Five Below, go ahead and check them because they're so cool. And people saw them and gravitated towards them right away when I had them out for my craft fair. So I picked up 3 of those guys. Let me see, I'll tell you when that was. That was on September 22nd. Yeah, so the next day after the craft fair was over, I went and picked those up, knowing that I was gonna need to get them. Okay, so then I was out to lunch with one of my managers, sometime this week, and I stopped at a Joann Fabrics that I don't normally ever go to because I'm never in that area. And I just wanted to see what they had, and I looked in the app, and there was a 40% off 1 item coupon and 25% off like friends and family. And I think that was it for the coupons. So here, let me tell you when that was. That was on September 26th was when I did that. And I only picked up a couple of items, you guys. So the bag that you see here was in the clearance section. And I will tell you what the price was. I love these bags, you guys. I store my blanket yarn in these bags because I can't put anything on the floor in my house because I have a dog and he sheds. The bag was $1.97. So, and I think it was on clearance, you guys, because it's like a Joann bag. But who cares? I mean, seriously, $2 for that big bag? Okay, so I'll show you what I found also in the clearance section. I found these purple Fs for $1.47 each. And if you know me, you know I'm going to be using these for F bombs. So that is what I got. I found these. They had some other letters too in different colors, but these were the only Fs that they had. So I picked those up. And then they had some Bernat blanket on clearance. I think all the Bernat blanket yarns were doorbusters for like $8.99, but I didn't need obviously any regular colors, but I looked in the clearance bins and I saw these guys. Okay, so Bernat baby blanket, and I have a Mary Maxim order that I'm gonna show you later, so I will just tell you the specs because the specs are all the same on all of these, every single one of the Bernat baby blankets, the stripes, the ombres. anything that says Bernat blanket on it, it's all the same specs. So I'll tell you guys, even though this color is discontinued. Okay, so these are, it's a 6 bulky, it's 100% polyester. It is 10.5 ounces, 300 grams, 220 yards, 201 meters. They recommend 8mm knitting needles and crochet hook. This is machine wash and dry, but I usually make amigurumi with this, and this one was made in China. So this particular one is a Bernat baby blanket, and the color on this is called Adobe. And you guys, I'm thinking for chickens. Ooh, and I'm gonna show you some chickens later. Okay, so I only picked up one of these, and it was on clearance for $7.97. Now this one was also in there. My gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. This one is also Bernat baby blanket, and it's called Ocean Waves. And it's like, it's almost like marled or faded. I don't know how to explain it, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And this one was also on clearance for $7.97. I know that's not the best clearance price, but it was still cheaper than the $8.99 that it was on sale. And you can't get a discount, an extra discount on clearance or doorbusters. So it didn't matter either way. Okay, so one of those. And then the 40% coupon, I used it on this Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. This is one of their new colors. So they had, at least when I saw the two new colors, that's the only two colors new that I saw. There was this light pink one, and there was a light blue one. I don't remember what the light blue one was called. This one is called Light Pink. And if you recall earlier, I told you that I was sold out of my Minnie Mouse loveys. So I am going to use this to make the blanket for the Minnie Mouse loveys. So the original price on this one was $9.49, and I got 40% off, so it turned out to be $5.69. So that was what I got at Joann Fabric. I think what I'll do now, because that's all like the stores, I wasn't even going to go to the store, but those are the stores that I went to. I ordered some yarn in the mail, and it came to my P.O. box like last week, but I didn't go to my post office box last Saturday. Anyway, so I got this package in the mail because I ordered it. And I think you guys have heard me talk about this person before. This is from my good friend. Her name is Stephanie. Like literally, I've known her since before my daughter was born. Like over 20 years. And hold on, I'm gonna open this, hang on. Okay, so anyway, I've known her for over 20 years. She actually knew how to knit or crochet before I did, but I learned how to crochet with her. So she lives in California now, and she dyes some absolutely gorgeous yarn, you guys. And her prices are really, really, really reasonable. So I highly recommend. I have shown her yarn here before, and her links are always down below in my description box. You have to go and check out, because what she'll do is on Instagram or in her Facebook page, she will put her inspiration picture, and then she'll put the yarn, and it is like a dead ringer, you guys. She's just amazing. So the name of her Etsy shop is called Art Thread Boutique, and it is linked down below. And when she posted this color, I had to have it. Let me see what she says here on the invoice. It was, by the way, it was $25 for this hank of yarn plus shipping, obviously. And she says, "Hi Rose, I hope you love this color. Thank you for all of your support. You are the best, from Stephanie." Okay, so it's packaged very nicely. Oh, you guys can see it, right? And I have some yarn from her that I want to do a giveaway with. But I haven't reached a milestone yet. So we need to get me to 18,000 subscribers so I can get this milestone. All right, so I know you guys can see that. Oh my gosh, seriously, is this not gorgeous yarn? The only thing that I'm not fond of is its DK weight. And I really would like, I like worsted weight so that I can make myself like a hat or something, but it's fine. So this one is called Inner Light, and I hope you guys can see that. It is a DK weight, 100% fine superwash merino wool. It is a 100-gram skein, 246 yards, 4-ply, And then the gauge is 20 to 22 stitches. It should be 4 inches or 10 centimeters. And she's recommending a needle size of 4 to a 4.5. So this is her logo right here. So if I can encourage you guys, you don't have to go and buy anything. I mean, if you do, that's awesome. But please go and check out her new colors. If you can go to her Etsy shop and just put the heart there, favorite her shop, and favorite some of her listings. If you can't make a purchase, it's totally fine. But if you could support her, that would be amazing. And when I say support, I don't mean you have to make a purchase. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. It is just so pretty. And she doesn't just do these bright, you know, pretty purpley bluish colors. She does have greens. She's got some absolutely gorgeous yarns, you guys. So go and check her out. Like I said, she's linked down below. Okay, so the next thing is I made an order with Mary Maxim because they were having a sale on blanket yarn, and I have a little bit of an obsession with blanket yarn. So I got the box, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, so I'm doing much better on opening up yarn, you guys. But I haven't opened the box yet. It was just sitting by my door. So I'm gonna get the box, hang on. You guys, seriously, I have a problem. I really have a problem. It's humongous. Let me open it up, hang on. All right, you guys, I just wanna say Mary Maxim does an excellent job of packing their yarn, and they even have an invoice in here. Seriously, all the other yarn companies really need to take a look and see like what their processes are, because this is amazing. Every single thing was in plastic, you guys, and I didn't buy 3 of one thing. They packaged them all together beautifully. So not that Mary Maxim watches me, but that was amazing. Okay, so let me see if I can find out when I placed the order. Okay, so this isn't bad, you guys. I ordered this on September 15th, so it only took like a week and a half for it to get here. And I think there's prices. There are prices on everything. Okay, so it looks like most of these were either $6.39, $4.80, $5.59, and it looks like there was one that was $7.19. So I'm going to tell you that these were, I'm not going to go each individual one. I'm just going to show you what I got. So, and it looks like I got 20% off my entire order, but I did have to pay for shipping. So it was $19.99 for shipping, but I got 20% off my whole order. So you guys, total for all the stuff I'm gonna show you, it says $109. $109 for all this yarn. Okay, so I guess I can, oh, you know what, it's just taped. So here, we're gonna show you all the stuff that I got. You know, let me take them out of the bags, hang on. All right, you guys, so if you remember, I read the specs on the Bernat blanket yarn from before, and it's all the same. So I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you the colors and tell you the color name. And it looks like I did only get one of each item that I'm gonna show you. And so they were between like $4.59 and $7.79. So that's a really, really, really good deal. Okay, this one is Bernat blanket tie-dye-ish. And the color on this one is called Wispy Whites. And it has tans, beige, white. I think this would be good for chickens. Yes, I think this would be good for chickens and even cats, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I did get one white one. It's Bernat baby blanket, so one white one. And then if we're gonna stick with the tie-dye-ish, I got this one right here. And this color is called Lunar, L-U-N-A-R. And it just looks like it's blue and beige, but there's like tan and gray. You guys, that would be really good for cats and chickens, right? I mean, the blue's not a cat color, and nor is it a chicken color, but who cares? Okay, so cats and chickens. This is the other tie-dye-ish one that I got. It is called Blue Skies, and it's just all different shades of blue and a little bit of like a grayish blue in there. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I'm so excited for this, you guys. This one is just Bernat baby blanket, and the color on this one is called Pebble Dot. And so that is going to be perfect for chickens and cats. I love it. It's got like the brown specks and the white specks in it. It's gorgeous. Okay, and you know what? I see another tie-dye-ish. This one is called, let's see, Himalayan Salt. And this one has all kinds of like rusty colors, and it looks more orange on my camera that I'm looking at, but I think when it turns out, like when the video uploads, it'll turn out to be the true colors. But it's like rusts and stuff. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, so then I have another Bernat blanket, and this one is called Soft Sunshine Green. And that has like a I don't know what kind of blue this is. It's like a grayish blue and like a pale green and a pale yellow, like a really light blue. So pretty. So anything that you see here, you guys, is going to be either chickens, octos, cats, and whatever else I can make with blanket yarn, frogs. This one is a Bernat baby blanket. It's called Baby Grays, and it actually has pink, gray, and white in it. And I made loaf cats in this, and they all sold. So I'm definitely going to make loaf cats with this one. Okay, then we have Bernat Blanket Twist. And this color is called Sea and Stars. And it's like blues twist. It's like a blue base with dark blue twist, tan twist, brown twist around it. So awesome. That could even be an octo, you guys. Or stingrays. Yes, stingrays as well. Another Bernat Blanket Twist is this one. It is called Dove. And you guys, that would be good for chickens, right? So it's like a beige with brown twists and dark brown twists and gray twists. So there's that one. And then we have another Bernat Blanket Twist, and this is called Lilac Grove. And I've had this one before also. So it's like a off-white base with gray, purple, and pink twists around it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. And like my daughter is like, why are you getting so much yarn? And I show her all the ball bands from all the stuff that I've been making, and she's like, oh, okay. This one is just a regular Bernat blanket, and the color is called Misty Green. And that could be for frogs or pickles. Although if I saw a pickle this color, I probably wouldn't eat it. So we'll see what happens there. And then this Bernat blanket is called Tourmaline. It is so pretty, you guys. Purple, pink, blue, like a smoky blue. I love it. And you guys, I just placed an order on Hirschner's for more blanket yarn. So we'll see. Some of these look like they're the same ones. Okay, then I got this one, Bernat Blanket Perfect Phasing. This was one of the ones that was more expensive, I think. It was like 7 something. And this color is called Forest. And you guys, that's going to be perfect for frogs. I think this is definitely going to be frogs. It is so, so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then the last one is Bernat Blanket Ombre. And the color here is called Dusty Rose Ombre. I'm not sure on this one. I think maybe octos. My striped octos don't sell as well as my solid color or speckled octos, so I'm not sure on this one. Okay, so that was my Mary Maxim order. I'm so excited. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you just a couple of little things that I've made, and then I'm gonna insert some clips because a lot of times I make a bunch of stuff and then I have to pack up my car for a craft fair and I don't have time to like upload a video. So I just make quick snips, and then I'm going to include those snips here, but I'll show you what I have in front of me. So I make hair scrunchies, and it's basically you crochet around a hair tie, and I will show you the yarn that I like to use. It's Bernat Velvet, and it is not the baby velvet, which is a 4-weight. It is a 5-weight yarn. It's 100% polyester. This color I hadn't had in my stash for hair scrunchies. But you can just search hair scrunchie. I don't use any particular pattern. I just do it my own way. So I had this color, which I hadn't used before. So I made 4 hair scrunchies out of them. And then black seems to always sell for me. So I have one black left in my inventory. So I made 3 black hair scrunchies. So that's it that I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to insert some clips. So I have been making chickens that I never showed you guys. And I keep telling you that they've been selling at my craft fairs. So I have 2 separate clips because I've made them twice. And I finally have a little bit of stock still in my inventory. So I'm not making any chickens right now. So I'm going to insert 2 clips of chickens. It shouldn't be that long. And then I also have been making happy pills or chill pills. I'm going to insert that clip also. So I'm going to get you started right here. Hey guys, Rose from the past. I am coming on here to show you some things that I have made for my upcoming craft fair. This is going to be included in one of my yarn yakking videos, so I hope you enjoy. I'm pretty sure future, or I guess current Rose on the video has told you what was coming. So these are going to be chickens. Yes, I have decided to make chickens. And this is by the prodding and pleading of Kim from the Regretful Yarn Addict and Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations. I will link both of them down below in the description box if you want to go check them out. They will enable you and they will pressure you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Kim, the Regretful Yarn Addict, actually made a chicken because she was making them and she said they were easy, and she sent me one of her chickens, and it is not in this room, it is in the other room, but she kept on saying they're really easy, you should make them. And then Lisa was saying they're really easy, you should make them. And finally I gave in to the pressure. So I made some chickens and I'm going to see how they do. I took 3 balls of my blanket yarn and decided to utilize these 3 colors, shades. I'll show you them in a second. And I decided to make chickens. So I will tell you the YouTube tutorial that I used was from Crochet with Llama V. And I think she uses blanket yarn. I can't remember, but I do not use for amigurumi anything other than blanket yarn and a 7mm hook. So I think Kim, the Regretful Yarn Addict, uses an 8mm hook, and maybe that's why hers turned out bigger, but I used a 7mm on these. So I am going to show you my chickens. Now, feel free to laugh. It's totally fine. I will tell you that I think that the beak, the way it's done, they look like chicken lips, and I know chickens don't have lips, but if anyone comes and approaches me at my craft fair and says, "What's up with your chickens?" I'm going to say they have chicken lips because they look like that, and I'll show you. For the chicken lips or the beak, I used either Red Heart or Big Twist in like a gold yellowy color, like a goldy orangey color. You'll see. Okay, and then for the little doodad on their head, I had some of this left over, Big Twist Cuddle. It's a blanket yarn. And the color on this is just called red, and it wasn't a full ball or anything, it was just a scrap ball, and this is what I used for all of the doohickeys, whatever you call them. I know someone will leave a comment down below and they'll tell me what they're called. Is it a comb? I don't remember. Okay, anyway, so this one, the first one I'm going to show you is a yarn bee, and this was clearance this year at Hobby Lobby, and I got 2 of every color. And I will tell you that out of this one ball, which is 220 yards, so it's the same yardage as Bernat Blanket, I was only able to get 5 3/4 of chickens out of this one ball. But I had a second ball, so I just pulled some extra yarn out of that second ball to complete 6 chickens. Okay, so if you have this in your stash from this year's Hobby Lobby clearance, this is, I'm going to show you what they look like. It is called, it's discontinued, you can't get it anymore, Cozy Traditions Honeyed Wheat. Okay, so if you have some of that in your stash because you picked it up at this year's clearance sale, then I'm going to show you. Now, none of my chickens look the same. They're all, they do not flock together. They're not birds of a feather that flock together. They all look different. The combs all look different. The lips all look different. Everything looks different because I just couldn't get a good rhythm going. Anyway, here is the first one. See what I mean by chicken lips? They're chicken lips, you guys. I was watching someone and they said they were doing French knots. maybe, or something else other than this thing right here for the beak. And I think it was Kim, the Regretful Yarn Addict. Anyway, there is one chicken right there, and he's kind of small, and he's not like indented like the rest of them. You'll see that. Okay, here is chicken number 2. There's the lips. There's the little comb. And he's a little lopsided, but I don't know that people are gonna care if their chickens are lopsided, because nothing in nature is perfect, right? And I don't know, he's got something coming out over there. Okay, that's just polyfill. Here is the third one. So we have that right there. And you guys, these are freshly made, so the stuffing is not, it's still coming out. So there is that one. So there's 3. Here's a 4th one. See, they all look a little tiny bit different. And they were actually not that bad, you guys. They were pretty easy to do. And you know, I don't like doing sewing of any parts. I did not enjoy doing this, and I did not enjoy putting the lips on there. I'm just saying, it's not my thing. And there is the 6th one from that ball of yarn. So that's those chickens. The next ball of yarn that I used is Bernat Blanket. And again, 6 weight, 220 yards. This color is called Sonoma. Not sure if you can still get it. I also got one, I only got 5 chickens out of this one. 5. Yeah, I just got 5 out of that one. So I don't even, there's nothing left over. Oh, I'll show you why there's nothing left over. Okay, so here is the first one. I thought the color was really nice for a chicken on that, right? I think that was not bad. That turned out really good. I used green eyes on that one. I don't know what color eyes do chickens have. I don't know. That one's got green eyes though. This one has brown eyes. And I think for like the first couple chickens I made, I gave them big eyes, and then I realized that the little eyes work better. So there's this guy. He's got a pretty cool stripe going right there. Then there is this one right here. He looks a little bit deformed, but that's okay. Yeah, so I don't know. Let me know if you guys have, I know a lot of people use a different chicken pattern. I didn't think this one was very bad. I thought it was really good if you want to go and check out the tutorial. Crochet with loveys, and it'll be linked down below. So there's that one. And then this one, whoops, trying to get it in the bag here. This one I ran out of yarn. So he has a beige top to him, which I don't know if you're just looking at him. He's lopsided for sure, but it looks like it kind of goes, right? The beige or the light cream color, because there is this light cream color in there. So only 5 and barely finished the 5th one on that Bernat Blanket one. Okay, and the last one, this is kind of interesting. This is also one of those Yarn Bee Cozy Traditions, and it was a clearance one, and this one was called Cajun Spice. And I got 6, and I had extra yarn. So you guys, sometimes you just never know. Sometimes balls have less yardage, sometimes they have a little bit extra. So, are you ready for the chickens? There you go. Here is chicken number 1, which I thought was really cool, but it's kind of hard. The red kind of blends in with that. Here is chicken number 2. And he's way lopsided. Look at that poor guy. Oh my gosh. Here's chicken number 3, chicken number 4, chicken number 5, and chicken number 6. So we are going to see how well they sell. That will determine whether or not I make any more. And I'm sure you'll get a craft fair update at some point. But I do have a 3-day craft fair coming up at the end of August. So I don't know if I'll need to make more before then. So let me know what you think of the chickens, and I am going to return you back to the current Rose so she can finish off the video or do whatever she's gonna do. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, Rose from the past here. Just wanted to pop in and show you the latest batch of chickens that I made. Also wanted to let you know, if I didn't say it in the past 2 videos, the tutorial that I use here on YouTube is by Crochet with Loveys, and it's called the Crochet Chicken. I'll link it down below if I didn't already say that. And I just wanted to let you know that for the little combs or whatever these things are on the chickens, I used I used a Bernat blanket in the color called Crimson. I just basically find whatever scrap red that I have and I use it. And I've also used the Big Twist Cuddle in red. So I just, whatever scrappy reds that I have. So I'm just gonna show you my latest batch of chickens. The first one that I'm gonna show you, I believe, is this one right here. It is using Bernat Blanket Speckle, and the color on this one is called Dapple Shadow. I believe all of these started with a full skein, and I got 4 chickens out of 1 ball of this. So I don't think I could make another chicken out of that. So I'm gonna show you my chickens. There is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I got 4 chickens out of that one. And I don't know, I mean, have never been around chickens, so I'm not sure what colors they could be, but this is the colors mine are gonna be. All right, then I have these, which are a clearance yarn bead, Chunky and Cozy. These are like mega balls. There's only, let me see how many yards is in here. Only 58 yards in one of these balls, and I got 2 chickens out of 1 ball. The color, it's discontinued, you guys. The color on this is called Cognac, and these were kind of hard on my hands because the yarn was so thick. And I did use a bigger hook, but I don't know. I have a ton more of this really thick yarn, so if I can muster up the courage, I will do some more of this this Chunky and Cozy yarn. Okay, then the other 2 colors that I used were also discontinued. Yarn Bee Cozy Traditions. One is called Fairway Green, and the other one is called Sepia Memories. And I don't remember which one was which, but I had to dip into a second ball in order to finish the chickens I'm going to show you. So I was able to get 6 chickens. Okay, so I guess out of 1 ball, like 5 3/4 of a chicken. And luckily I had when these went on clearance, I bought 2 of each ball. So I did have to go into another ball. So here are some of these guys right here. Some have green eyes, some have red eyes. I don't know. It was just whatever I thought looked cute at the time. So there's 3. There's 4. Maybe they look better from the top. There's 5 and 6. So there's 6 from that one. And then this other one, I also got 6. Now this one has more like green and brown in it. This one might be the sepia memory one, the sepia colorway. So there's 3. There's 4. 5 and 6, and I hope they sell well at my craft fairs. So that is it for this episode of chickens, you guys. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, Rose from the past again. So I am coming on here to show you some items that I've made for my upcoming craft fair. It is the week of August 1st, somewhere in there. I don't remember what day it is. I think it's Thursday. And I have a craft fair on Saturday, so I need to get this stuff filmed, but I don't have time to make a full-fledged yarn yakking video. So I am doing these little snippets of finished objects for you guys. So this next one that I'm going to show you, and hopefully I have prefaced this video in the original video you're watching. This one is called a happy pillow. So I'm going to just let you know before I show you all my happy pillows, all of the specs on the pattern. So this is a online pattern, and the designer of this pattern is called Not Bad Ami, and I will link website for this down below in the description box. Now, the pattern calls for regular 4-weight yarn and a 5mm hook, but I don't do that kind of stuff. I have decided that any kind of amigurumi that I'm going to do is going to be with blanket yarn because it's easier on my hands and I don't have to do all those little tiny tight stitches with 4-weight yarn or 3-weight yarn. So the pattern does call for a 5mm hook and 4-weight yarn, and I use blanket yarn, Bernat blanket yarn, and I use a 7mm hook. So I did modify the pattern from the written pattern to make it I don't know, easier for me to do it with the blanket yarn. So I can't give you what I do because it's not my pattern. You would just have to figure out how to modify it. I don't think you have to modify it that much. So I'm going to show you the yarn that I use. Like I said, I use a 7mm hook. So I used Bernat baby blanket. So I had 3 of these, and these I found at the Hirschner's warehouse sale back in June, and these are the small balls, and these were $2 each. So this is these 3 are probably the equivalent of 1 full-size Bernat blanket ball. These have 72 yards in them, and a regular full-size ball has 220. So we're almost at 1 full ball of regular Bernat blanket yarn. So I had 3 of these, and this is all I have left of the yellow. And then I had 1 full ball of this regular Bernat blanket, and the color is called Crimson. And again, these big balls have 220 yards in them. These are 6-weight blanket yarn, super bulky, and this is what I have left. The other Happy Pills that I've made were the brighter red, but I did not have any at the time that I was starting to make these, so I just used this Crimson. And I know that a lot of pills come in like blue and red or yellow and red, or I don't know, I don't really take pain medication, but you could probably make them any color that you want. Just make it look like a pill. So I'm going to show you all of the pills that I made, and I made them all just a little bit different, even if it's just different color eyes. So let me see, 3, 6, now I made 11. So I got 11 Happy Pills out of 2 balls of the big blanket yarn. If you want to kind of get an idea of, depending on your tension, you might get more, you might get less. Okay, so are you guys ready for some Happy Pills? Or chill pills? You can call them whatever you want. I was thinking of trying to find like a saying, because like in my pickles, I have like a little printout talks about the emotional support pickle, but I don't know what to put for this one. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Okay, so are you guys ready to see my chill pills or my Happy Pills, my Happy Pillows? So there is one, and this guy has a blue smile, because why not? I mean, a blue smile, and then he's got brown eyes. So here is one chill pill. This one also has brown eyes, but he's got a red sparkly mouth. It has a red sparkly mouth. I don't know. There's one that you could definitely think could be leaning one way or another. You'll see that in a minute. This one also has brown eyes, and it's got a gray mouth, but you can hardly see it. So I don't know. I should redo that one, but I'm probably not gonna. Okay, this one has pink sparkly eyes and blue sparkly mouth, because why not? This one has pink sparkly eyes and a black mouth. This one has blue eyes and a blue mouth. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously, I just love them. And then this one has blue eyes and a blue mouth also. And I think the eyes are either 15mm or 16mm eyes, safety eyes, if you guys are interested. Okay, then I have these really funny eyes, and I decided to put these on the chill pills. So there's that one. I think someone knocked him on the side of his head because he's a little lopsided. Oh my gosh, I think it's hilarious, you guys. And then we have this guy. I thought that was really fun. And then we have this guy. I just love these. I love these eyes. These also I was able to find on Amazon. You guys can find those there. And the very last one, which I am in love with, and I showed Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations a picture of this one, and she thought it was adorable. Are you guys ready for really cute, something cute? Okay, here you go. So this one has eyelashes and a pink bow, and the lips are red sparkly lips. And the eyes are a little smaller because the eyelashes are like part of the backing. They like go, you put your safety eye through that, and the big ones, it doesn't work with the big ones. It only works with the smaller ones, like a 10mm or 9mm safety eye. So these eyes are smaller in order for me to get the eyelashes on there. So let me know what you guys think of, and the bow just comes off. So I don't have to keep the bow on it, but I figured because it had eyelashes, see, doesn't it look naked now without the bow? Or I can put it on like the side or something. These bows, by the way, I got at Hobby Lobby, and they were 2 for 99 cents. So here we can put it a different way, like on the side. Yeah, so, and if someone wants this and doesn't want the bow, I can just take the bow off. So that is the chill pill, or the happy pill, or the happy pillow, or however you want to call it. I did have these for sale in my Etsy shop before, but it's getting harder to keep track of these inventory wise when I go to craft fairs. I know Lisa does everything through Square, but I can't get my Etsy shop to link up through my Square. So it's just easier for me not to put on the little things on the Etsy shop. So that is it. Those are the happy pills, chill pills. I hope you guys will try one. The link will be down below in the description box. All right, and I'm going to return you back to the original video now. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right, guys. So let me know what you think of the chickens and the chill pills. And if you have like a favorite color that you use for, if you make loaf cats, tell me what your favorite color, like if you have a favorite colorway for your loaf cats. Because I've noticed that like any color I have, someone eventually will like them. And then let me know what kind of yarn you like to use for your chickens too. Like if you have like a brand like Bernat, or if you have a colorway that sells really well for your chickens, I would appreciate that. So that's it. The next video you probably see will be next week, and it will be a wings update video. It will probably be some leftover hats and scarves for September wings update. And we're starting on October. So you guys, if you want to donate to wings in October, the limit is 2 loveys and 2 baby blankets. And I did a collaboration with you guys, and I'm really excited to be able to show off all the stuff that you guys collaborated with me on. So I appreciate that. All right, that's it. Have a good, well, it's Sunday if you're watching this when I post it. Have a good rest of the week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.